Hello, NWF Wrestling fans, and welcome back to another episode of NWF Fast Forward. Today we have a very, very special episode that is streaming from the NWF YouTube channel, as well as the NWF Wrestling Instagram account, and as well my own personal Instagram account, Globetrotter_PW. For those on Instagram, quick disclaimer, anything that you comment, we cannot see, unfortunately, so I apologize for that. But if you want to get involved in the stream with comments or anything like that, come on over to YouTube, and we'll be able to see it all. Also, this show has a chance to extend over an hour. With that made, after the first hour, it will cut the stream. It won't let us go longer on Instagram. So come on over to YouTube if you want to finish off the stream if needs be.
Especially if they want to interact.
100%. If you want to interact, I would personally recommend YouTube. But you know what? If you're more than happy to sit on Instagram, go ahead. And of course, as I said, it's a very special, very, very special edition of NWF Fast Forward today. You know, a lot of hype coming along for an upcoming match of mine coming next month in England, but we will get more into that as the show goes on. But first, let's get into everyone's favorite part of the show. It's time for the introductions. So first, I am the current NWF World Champion. I am the one-time winner, zero-time loser of the world title. I am the man who retired Schmucker Crossen. And I am also your Globetrotter and your main host of NWF Fast Forward, Ricky Henry. And now, let's get over to my co-host.
And I want to hear all the titles.
Oh, you'll get all the titles. You'll get all the titles. Trust me. Okay. He is the master of wearing fake Ray-Bans. He is the epitome of losing hair as time goes on. He has more wrinkles than a raisin. He is everyone's least favorite pensioner. He is the 5-time loser of my NWF World title. He is the man who recently retired at the hands of yours truly. And most importantly, he is my co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Schmucker Crossen. How are you, Schmuck?
Schmucker Crossen. You should know better. I don't understand this. Somebody gets his ass kicked, and then he comes on here and talks smack still. I think you would have learned your lesson.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't even know what the heck that is, Ricky.
I was trying to copy it and then try and translate it, but
because you can translate it. Who knows what that's saying?
I couldn't translate it.
But I want to say something though. In fact, I'm gonna normally bring comments right away, but I do. Well, actually, Ricky, we always want to acknowledge.
That's what you were chuckling at before the show started.
I was chuckling, but we always want to acknowledge this. Yeah, anytime somebody joins our championship club, we want to say a big shout out. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
That
big welcome, Ariel, Arif, Elbrahim.
Ricky is on the payroll, so he appreciates these two.
I know, big money, big championship money, 100%. Welcome to the club, Arif, Elbrahim.
Yeah,
so 04G.
Welcome there. And I was chuckling at this comment because he is the man, Wrestling Revolution Keaton, that retired the Canary Kid. I do like it.
I think he's the only person to say I retired someone when they lost the match.
Kid of Rock we're referring to in his character name.
From the looks of it, looks like you'd think I'd retired the Kid of Rock because I haven't seen the Kid of Rock around in a while.
Well, you know what?
It's funny I mentioned that.
He's funny you mentioned it because he's going to be those of Northern Ireland. It's sold out now, so if you got
making
tickets,
a massive comeback.
You're going to see him on March 7th. Yeah, cool stuff. So I got the cool Crusher Crossen shades on. You know why I got him on, Ricky? Want to know why? Because we got a cool guest coming on today.
Oh, shut up.
My favorite. You know, I told you back in the day, I came across Mitch just like I came across you, and he's always been somebody I've had my eye on because somebody starts out at a young age, obviously catches my attention because that's how we started. And so this guy's only gotten so much better since we had him on. Of course, I'm talking about just Mitch, who goes by now, but
Just Mitch. It's just a guy called Mitch. Like, that's all I know.
our
Some
normal,
bloke.
they'll remember me as Mitch the Kid. But I get it. You guys want to get a kid. You know, you did the same thing. I don't want to be called a kid anymore, right? So,
trust me. I'll remind everyone. He really is a kid, and I'll show it in our match.
Yeah, you're already talking smack. He's not even on the show.
I'm not talking smack. I'm speaking the truth. I'm a preacher of the people, and everyone knows that. All right, I'm the Vox Populi. I'm the voice of the people when it comes to the NWF, and I'm saying what we're all thinking.
I can't wait. I have to have some conversations with Mitch myself here, because since I can't get my hands on you, he can. And
you did, and it didn't work for you, though. So, yeah.
So I don't know, Ricky. This is going to be a big match for you. I would say. Well, I was going to say I was a big match for you. Obviously was.
Yeah, of course.
But this one coming up might be your biggest challenge yet.
100%.
So that's why we're going to bring Mitch in on. And then the plan is this, everybody. I'll tell you right now. We're having Mitch come on right now with me and Ricky. When Ricky has the last Forward podcast show before the match, which is going to be April 17th, Mitch will come back again. So be real close to the match. So,
wow, we're giving this guy everything. We're giving him all the clout, all the attention, everything he needs. We're spoon feeding him. We're really bringing all the eyes to him just to watch him fall. Like, it's really entertaining for me.
You know, I like to say it's the best of Ireland. One of the best.
The best. Just say it.
The best of Ireland to meet, in my opinion, in modern wrestling with New Era, the best in England. I don't know, I'm being biased, but I can be. It's
oh, yeah. 100%. He is definitely one of the best England have to offer, but that won't change the fact and will not change any results that happen on April 25th when he gets put in the ground like every other competitor has been thrown my way. He's just another brick in the road. The other ones had cool names like Crusher Cross.
And by the way, NWF World Champion.
Rockstar,
I haven't
Paulo
seen.
Triassi,
I have
and
not.
Have just Mitch.
Hello, am I here? I haven't seen the NWF World Title. Where is it?
NWF World Title.
The belt.
It's preserved on my mantelpiece, schmucker. Okay.
He's been like 2 shows in a row now where I haven't seen that belt. And I'm beginning to wonder if you even have the thing or if maybe you lost it.
Lost the title. I don't lose the title. It's framed.
I would think for sure you would have had it out.
Protected. It's actually currently being remastered. You know, we're fixing up a couple of gems.
Well, if you're so big on this, you know, you're talking about representing the NWF brand, you don't even have the belt. I at least got the shirt.
Oh,
so just saying. But let's get Mitch in here. He's been waiting patiently, listening to your big mouth running itself like it usually does. I say we bring Mitch in, huh?
I agree. Let's bring him in.
All right, let's get Mitch in. All right, just Mitch.
Yo.
Just Mitch.
Oh wait.
Just Mitch, not just Mitch.
No. So like just.
Is it just Mitch or just Mitch?
Just Mitch.
Now the way you said it there sounded like comma, just Mitch, comma.
Like almost. You're so close, and yet you're just not hitting the mark quite. But it's alright. This episode's like an hour long. Like we'll get it. It's just Mitch. Like Mitch.
Okay.
Like,
sorry guys. I have my first question for Mitch. What is the meaning of the name Just Mitch?
Just, you know what I mean? There's the real answer, and then there's like the answer that I tell everyone. And the answer that I'm going to tell everyone is that like I'm getting rid of all the glitz and glam for the simple reason that I don't need it. You know what I mean? Because I'm just that good. You know, I don't need any fancy stage name. I don't need these big theatrics because, you know, as I've been described multiple times in the past 10 minutes, I just unfortunately am one of the best in England. You know, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. And,
you're both very good. This is like, I feel like this is a proud Papa moment for Crusher because I brought you two together, over a year and a half ago on this podcast, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's kind of cool seeing this happen. Now, granted, Big Chris is the one who okayed that said yes, we can do it. I get that, but I think the fact that I got you two to meet up, I think is pretty cool. To see you guys
100%.
in the ring.
And
Honestly,
just quickly, like just putting this out there. By the way, you mentioned Big Chris. Credit has to be given to Big Chris because without his efforts in all of this match wouldn't be as easy.
Yeah, like
Wouldn't be
he's
as easily held.
exactly like he literally made this happen.
He is promoting this match. It's a big shout out to him. Big thanks. I hope this isn't the last time I Full Tilt. I'm sure we can keep this going, but it honestly it looks good. Like I'm looking forward to it, and a big thank you to Chris for that. We'll have to put that out there.
Same, bro. I'm actually like really hyped for it. This will like technically be my first like international booking, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Milestones.
Belt, and Mitch, if you can beat Ricky and get this belt, it'll be the first England champion of that of our title, their NWF brand,
yes.
I should say. He thinks
first stand on the title.
He thinks it's his brand, but it's the NWF brand.
Well, no. The fans will listen, right? Listen, fans. So, the title was first held by a bunch of Americans. Instant stain on the title, if you ask me. Then Ireland got a little bit of glamour on it. We cleaned it up. We polished that thing, beauty, sparkly. And if it does fall in the hands of a tea drinking, crumpet shoving Brit, it'll just ruin it even more. That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying my best for the sake of the title not to ruin anything. It was dirtied enough in the past. It could be dirtied in the future. So I'm going to cut off that little future branch.
Jesus, are you done running your mouth with our guests?
I'm just saying what we're all thinking. I'm just saying what we're thinking. Just saying.
Mitch, I apologize. I had to deal with this for 2 months myself.
Sorry, bro.
Before I got over there, he once it becomes more of a reality for Ricky, he starts to come out of his shell, and that's what we're seeing here. So, anyone reply to it? Respond to any of that?
Honestly, just like talk less, smile more. You know what I mean? That's what I got taught.
Yeah.
When dealing with what Ricky would use as schmucks, in this instance.
You're getting it. You're learning. I didn't know Brits could learn, so that's something.
And by the way, all commenters out there, I see your comments. We'll, in fact, Chris Gallagher's, I'm just butchered his name, is commenting quite a bit.
One of your boys, Mitch?
No, he's from America. I was reading some of his comments.
Okay.
I think. But anyways, because he likes Mid-South and world class and all that stuff, and I'm thinking that's an American guy, but I don't know. He'll be wrong. But he's an old school guy though, so
yeah. Another pensioner in here. Great. Just
another pensioner.
We're on fast forward. It's all about the future, but we're surrounded by people in nursing homes. That's just.
Before we show Mitch's match, I want to get Mitch's opinion because Mitch, I don't know if did you see the match with me and Ricky?
Bits and pieces, yes.
Pieces. Well, what I'm gonna show you this very questionable pin. I got it in slow motion, and I want to just get Mitch's opinion. Was that a 3 count or not?
Let's see it.
And it'll have audio, so we'll be able to hear it as well.
Look at when this happens. Look when this happens.
Let's get Mitch's opinion. There's one.
Oh, slow-mo.
It's very slow. Yep.
It's intense.
Here's 2. Now look at his shoulder. Don't watch his arm. Watch his shoulder.
No, it's
I'm looking at your shoulder right now. That shoulder's still down. It's still down. And then it comes up after that noise.
Even Mitch is saying it's 2. Even Mitch has said it's 2.
That's a 2.
That is the closest 2 count of all time. You were close.
Was
close everyone's ever been around.
Give it like 6 to 8 weeks, and like, you know what I mean. I'll keep the Canary Kid down.
See, I understand why Mitch says it was a 2 count because he doesn't want there to be any kind of technical decision that belt would get stripped off of Ricky before he gets over there. So I get that. Like I
says, I'll keep Ricky Henry down for real. You know what I mean? Like show everyone how it's done. You know what I mean? As I always do. You know what I mean?
Mitch, out of curiosity, do you think you're the first person to say that? I've had a title reign now almost 12 or 200 days now, and do you think you're the first person I've heard say that? What makes you different? What should make these people believe that you're actually going to be the one to do it, unlike the other 9 or 10 people that said they would do it and never did it?
Because, like, the difference is when I beat you, you're going to, like, have to go around and be like, I got beat off of someone who like does show tunes in his spare time. Like anyone can wrestle, but like you're gonna get beat off of a guy that like wears a leotard and like does show tunes when he goes to school, which I think is just like extra like kind of like
insult to injury. Yeah, that would be bad, yeah.
Insult to injury. You know what I mean?
If I get beat by a theater kid, it's time to hang off the boots at that point.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Man.
Unfortunately, so you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%.
I'm just gonna be like pirouetting on your grave and that, which hopefully I'm praying that like in your 1200 days of like holding the title hasn't happened yet. If it has, then like, you know what I mean. Lightning strikes twice.
Mitch, if you beat him, you'll end his streak, which means he won't beat mine. So I'm rooting just for that fact. I'm rooting for Mitch in a way because I don't want to see my record get beat. But that's like I have to say that. But you know, Ricky's talking to his people over there. Anytime he looks to the wall, he's talking to his people.
I was telling them to write down all these predictions so that I can put them back up when they're ultimately proved wrong and they're failed. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, please do not take booking advice from Crusher Crossen or just Mitch. Please don't take any booking advice for those guys because, as you can see from Crusher's history of talking up a big game of himself, and everyone who's ever come up against me, oh, you know, this could be the one. And they're never the one. They're never the one. And he's saying it's the same thing about Mitch. Oh, this could be the one. It's not going to be the one.
Well, Mitch, I don't know if you've been in a figure form. It's one. I warned Ricky if you put the figure form on me, I'm reversing it, and I did. So I don't even know if you want to use that move anymore.
I didn't get it on right. That's on me though. Like I didn't have the hold on tape.
You didn't have the foot planted.
The foot wasn't planted. Yeah, the foot wasn't planted.
It's the only reason.
Only reason. Wasn't tight enough.
So Mitch, I mean? I believe Ricky. Last show, you predicted you were going to make Mitch tap out. Wasn't that what you said?
I don't know if I said it out loud, but it's crazy you've said that. But, you know, that's what I was thinking. You know, because have you been tapped out before, Mitch?
No, not currently.
Well, there we go. Right. So, as I've already done on this show, I've educated Mitch once, and I'll educate him again. He's learning about how to say schmuck, and now he's going to learn how to tap out because it's something that I'm just teaching to the world. That's what happens. When you have your knees rubbing against each other, friction ways, you know, bending in ways you're not used to being bent, like it's
pause.
How'd that lesson
you
go?
Behave yourself,
how'd that lesson go in your last title match as far as teaching people how to tap out?
I didn't get it on right.
Mm-hmm.
Not
if it wasn't for that small 16-foot ring, I was used to a 20-footer. You wouldn't have got to the ropes to get out of it. Mitch, on that note, how big is your guys' ring? Or do you not know?
I want to say somewhere from like 14 to 16. It's so like pretty like 16. pretty normal.
It looks like in the video we're gonna watch, it looks like a 16-footer to me if I had to guess.
Yeah. Most likely.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know which match you're gonna chuck on first. Actually, I'm a bit like.
Well, we're gonna get that on here, but let me just see what some of these comments. Well, this is you, Mitch. Mitch says to Mitch beats Ricky, no difference.
Proof's in the pudding, bro. Proof's in the pudding. What can I say?
Don't say pudding around Crusher Cross, and you'll trigger him back these old days, and you'll gain another 50 stone or something in a week. That's what he does every time he comes to the island. You mentioned pudding around this guy.
Chris Gallagher said there's lots of comments. This one, I can't bring them all in because a lot of it's just chit chat talk. But NWF hopefully goes worldwide. Well, it's in Europe.
And it was currently in the States.
And it was in the United States, so it's gotten quite a ways.
Oh yeah. I know back in Crusher's time, it was Pangea when he was younger, so he was able to just walk from continent to continent without having to cross any water. It was great.
And he says, "You guys are all the future."
Big up, Mr. Galagos.
I am the future indeed. Thank you very much. Yes,
and I like this.
Crusher's the future.
Crusher
the future of what? Museums.
He follows up by Crusher ready to crush it all, including you, Ricky. Yeah. Actually, Mitch is going to do my dirty work.
How did that crushing go? 2 months ago? Didn't go well, buddy. I crushed you on the mic, I crushed you in the ring, and I crushed hopes and dreams to become the 6-time channel.
I don't know. I think that was a 3 count, but anyway.
Yeah, but Americans aren't educated, right? So you can't really count the 3.
Chris is just saying this. I am old school wrestling with Mid-South Wrestling, UWF, World Class Championship Wrestling, and Jim Crockett Promotions, NWA in the 1980s and early 90s. But you left out AWA. Chris,
this
got every other league mentioned.
He's not legit. He didn't mention it.
I mean, most every other one. Yeah, he's a big NWA
fraud.
fan.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He didn't mention it.
And then Wrestling Revolution says Mitch is going to kill you. That's what Keaton thinks.
Keaton, I will end you, buddy. Can someone clip what Mitch just did and then just like post it for her, just so we can get an idea of the kind of guy I'm against? Can we?
And Weekend Warrior 24, by the way, commenting on that figure 4. Worst figure 4 I've ever seen. So there you go, Ricky. There's a compliment for you.
Peak logo though. Peak logo though.
I can just tell this person was so cross-eyed, right? So first off, capital letter at the start of a sentence, buddy. Right? You're taught that from a young age, at least in the motherland of Ireland. You're taught that at a young age, and what you're taught, whatever inbred fest pit you came from. But then I've also, you can either write I have to make your life a wee bit easier because I'm on your wee bit. But there's usually a wee apostrophe between the I and the V. So if you're going to talk to me, at least do it grammatically correct.
Yeah, let's just move on because Ricky's trying to be his grammar correctness.
What a rat. You must feel like an absolute spanner. I ever put that comment.
Well, this must be somebody who's familiar with you guys because he says 16-footer is what you got.
Crusher, if you look at the profile picture, you probably have a guess who it is.
Yeah, he's guess like, yeah, I guess it could make sense of that.
Have a guess.
And then Matt Flanagan says Ricky's gonna win easy. So I see.
Matt knows the crack. He knows it.
Ban this Mr. Flanagan. Can we just like ban him? Just straight up.
We're not banning a man called Flanagan. That last name is a great Irish last name. We're not banning it. We're not banning it.
Well, guys, I just want to bring this in.
Guys,
So everybody kind of knows what we're talking about. So this is what we're talking about. Full Tilt Wrestling's 15-year anniversary. That's a big deal. 15-year anniversary means you guys have been around a long time.
Yeah. Long time.
Saturday, April 25th in the Jubilee Club, which is where you do most of your shows, right?
Yes.
In Walkergate. Yes. So this is going to be great to see you two face off. But like I said, I say the best of Ireland, reluctantly, and the best of England.
No, I am going to be honest, right? 15-year anniversary show. When I was first contacted by, Full Tilt Wrestling officiates, and they came to me and they said, Globetrotter, please, like we're falling apart. We need a superstar to enter this place to really bring it back together. We need glue. We'll have a guy called just Mitch, to be honest, and he's not doing much for us. We need someone else like you. And when they told me that, I was like, I'll think about it. But then it said 15-year anniversary. It's a big show. It's a big deal. You got to come to Full Tilt Wrestling, all right? 100% come to the show.
Yes.
You're only 12.
Yes, absolutely.
I swear, is Full Tilt not older than you? Because I would have thought you were
Sorry, Mitch. What year are you born?
2008.
Yeah, I felt that 07 mid. So you just volume just.
Well, all I know is this, Ricky. You were in diapers when Full Tilt Wrestling started.
No, I was in nappies. You American scum sent diapers to me.
Crazy word.
And by the way, Tony Begley chiming in.
Just after his first match, Crusher. I don't know if you saw it.
Well. What's that?
Pretty sure Tony had his first match recently.
Did he really?
He
didn't even say nothing. Usually, I figured he would have said something to me. Yeah, he didn't say nothing on Instagram. I'm surprised.
I think it was Tony.
Huh. We got to get him on this show one of these days.
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, so you know what? I want to watch some wrestling with Mitch here. Let's get rid of his match.
100%. Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see what we're in for, right? Because we've talked up Mitch is the best in England, so these matches better not disappoint.
Jim Wilson, that's who I got.
Yes.
Fire match. Jim Wilson, Alpha Prime Championship.
So, Mitch, what's going on here? I meant to ask you. You're wearing shorts nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like boxer shorts almost, or UFC shorts.
What's the idea behind that? What made you change from the bottoms?
Just a couple of people were mentioning that the blue bottoms, the loose ones, were very much 2000s indie wrestler, and they were fire, they were a fire design, but you know what I mean. I think I was just due for a change.
Can I just say, the thing you just said there, it was 2000s indie wrestler was a part. That was the reason why I loved them.
Well, I
nostalgic as.
I was kind of the same, but alas, I was you know what, we'll get a change. And I've had the blue pants on since, but It's a nice little change up in it. And the purple, which is like my favorite color.
So what we've realized from Mitch here is, based on that story, is he's quite submissive to other people's opinions. So he's going to be even more submissive when he's in a figure 4. Clearly, right? Okay, just keep that in mind. Yeah.
Well, listen to this from Tony, you guys.
I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
I'll come on the podcast, but it will code you. It'll code you 20 pounds, Crusher. And also, yeah, I did have my first match. Ricky learned everything from studying my matches. Zero training. Crusher taught nothing. Well, yeah, Tony, I don't know if you're teachable. So how could I teach you anything? And, code you? I mean, I don't know what code you 20 pounds, but yeah, there's that. Ricky, I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that.
I did. I just didn't comment on it. I was just like, I didn't. It was incomprehensible to me. Also, it was in hieroglyphics to me, like.
Anyways, Tony's a regular. He always tries to. He actually worded it best on Rewind. He rage baits. He tries to get me going.
Yes.
Rage baits.
It's provocative.
So these are like the new tights then you're talking about that you got now, the new shorts.
Yeah.
Mitch, out of curiosity, do you want to give us a rundown on who you're working here? Who's this guy?
This is Jim Wilson. He is not the Alpha Prime champion anymore, but obviously was at the time. I'd argue he's like #1 heel. He's full tilt right now.
And Alpha Prime is just one of the titles you have in full tilt?
Yeah. One of 4.
And what's this guy's kind of style? He seems very like old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All about like the business and that. He's all about keeping the business serious and not doing anything silly.
Yeah, but, back in the Fed,
That's kind of is that his gimmick even? Like
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Well, it goes with his look,
Yeah, he has that very old school carny look to him, and it's a good thing. I rate it. I like this. And how long's he been at this? Has he always been a full tilt guy, or
4 or 5 years now?
In wrestling or a full tilt?
Well, both, because obviously
he started full tilt.
Yeah, he started off full tilt.
Right.
Like, remember his first session, and like, he just, like when people have the knack for.
You have an eye for someone to go, yeah, you got it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And like,
we were just talking about that.
Jim just had it.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that before the show. It's funny you mentioned that. Yeah. He seems like a good wee technician, and it's good.
A lot of chain wrestling, really.
We don't really get to see this as much from Mitch, but we're seeing that he has the abilities to chain, like So there goes one of my ideas, which is like grapple the guy, but I don't think it'll be as easy as I thought.
You hardly out-grappled me, Ricky, with my old school chain.
But
I don't know if you should go down the chain road anymore.
I am
losing your touch a little bit there, I'd say.
I am a great technician. Here's the thing, Crusher. The difference between me and you, I would class myself as more of a technical wrestler. You would class yourself as technically a wrestler. That's the difference between us two. And that's I'm just saying what we're all. As I've said multiple times, saying what we're all thinking.
I'm gonna just plead the fifth.
You're just gonna be.
If you got to guess, I want to make sure it's this time. I don't want to get in an argument.
I plead my Fifth Amendment rights.
Plead the. Oh my gosh! Okay. Plead the fifth just means I'm gonna stay silent.
For once. All right, and we're seeing Mitch get schooled a bit here by someone who's
just wait.
Who's that the guy outside, by the way?
Is that Alfred from Batman? Who's that?
Is that guy outside like a manager?
Mitch is spamming the Hogan.
Yes, that is his manager, yes.
You know what? It suits him. He looks very old school as well.
It's doing a bit of gloating here.
This is before the great turn of Mitch.
Whoa.
Oh. I'm just taking notes here in my head. I'm just looking at things going like, this is the guy I'm against. Look at him. Just someone screenshot this right now and remember this is who I'm against.
Mitch, please take care of Ricky for me when you get your hands on him.
Oh,
bro, I'm gonna have to.
Take care of me. He needs to take care of himself.
I remember at this point when I was like lying down on the floor and Adam and Jim were like hovering over us. It felt a bit like the Batman Arkham games when like you get killed and like
you get killed and they deliver like a line to you.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a really fun match. This was like one of my favorite matches.
Yeah,
Looking forward.
personally, I'm enjoying this part especially. I'm loving it. You know, just seeing you get whooped about me. But to be honest, and all
Fair
seriousness, it's a good match. Like, you know, good wee bit of technical wrestling at the start, and then mixing up with a bit more of a brawl. It's good, like a bit of an all rounder. Oh, you've got a poor sick child with a Rey Mysterio mask on. I only know he's sick because he's wearing a Newcastle shirt. That's how you know you have something wrong with you.
Oh,
This is a good shot for a wide cam, you know. Nice high angle like this.
Yeah, very good camera.
Jesus.
Oh, there we go. I need this guy for my match.
Just so we're
Shout out
kind
Ike.
of Big Chris is kind of answering some of our questions here. So you're long champion.
Is this we're talking about your guy?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
man
that'll be
here.
Jim. That'll be Jim.
And
Right.
And Jim Wilson's esteemed manager Adam Blackburn.
Shout out Adam Blackburn, bro.
What if
He
he's
seems
related
like a
to
really-
Stanley
Go and
Blackburn?
shout him out because he's a POS, but like,
I just wonder if he's related to Stanley Blackburn, the old president of the AWA.
I met the bloke in
I don't know.
Newcastle's related to the president of the AWA, 100%.
Well, president of the AWA was from England. You believe anything, wouldn't you, Ricky?
That's him.
No, he's from somewhere in Texas.
Blackburn's a very English name, so you know.
Is it really?
Well, yeah, there's a football team called Blackburn.
yeah.
Horrific, like, but they're there.
Let him get up. Let him get up. Oh,
I want a compilation made of every time Mitch stims during this entire episode. Oh, brutal. The ripcord, like, it just really adds to the pain.
His forehead, huh? Yeah.
Oh, takes a knee for BLM and then takes the knee to the jaw.
ooh.
Oh,
kinda cool.
X-Plex, yeah.
Yeah.
Crusher, you know who does that move?
Who?
Your boy,
My boy.
Waltman.
Sean Waltman does that? When did
Yeah.
he start doing it? He didn't. I don't remember him doing it in the PWA.
He did it as X-Pac. X-Plex, it was called.
Yeah, that must have been something newer he'd added to his arsenal, man.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was WWE days he added it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was the inventor of the move. Like, he's credited with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Lighten him up.
Everybody's trying to be unique, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Be innovative. Oh, he's up. Cross. Yeah. See, look at that. See what I was able to call what the move was before I saw it. You know what that is? That's knowing my opponent. So we go
What
for
he's
the
done
cross
there.
body. Exactly. See? And what's going to happen is he tries that move. I'll actually shout out loud, crossbody, and then I'll find a way to twist his dick.
It's an MMA fight, dude. Ooh.
Brutal. Alley-oop.
Do you know the anime?
What's he going for here?
Oh, Billy Goat's curse. Oh my.
Oh, and then he's gonna. Is he gonna? I thought he was gonna go on his back and bring you in the air.
That is a shaft he has there. It's a hurry shaft as well. Oh my.
Tell you
What do they call
that's
that? A Mexican surfboard when you go on your back and bring him in the air? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, about that. Well, we just call it a surfboard. But that's because I'm like low-key Hispanic. Like I caramba.
As soon as you take the pace and the wind out of Mitch the Kid, you're in Jim's playground.
A 3-match losing streak, as is Mitch.
So the fans like the chain and the technical and all that, don't they? They really. I mean, I'm just listening, and they seem like they're into the match the whole time.
If it's done right, yeah.
Yeah.
Chain's really easy to like make boring. Like it's
Like,
all
what would
about
you like? Give an example, like a boring chain sequence.
just like no, like little to no structure,
Yeah.
little crowd work.
You need to be
Just kind
competitive
of
with it
like
as well.
yeah, exactly.
She'll fight.
People not making it look authentic and like actually going for the pin and just dancing about basically.
Right.
Like it's a ballet. That to
Yeah.
me is just really boring, bad, technical wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Oh, he has
yeah,
him?
this is anything if not no anything but boring and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I came out of this match like really really happy.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
she
it's
should.
a
Never-
solid match.
Never really done like any sort of like technical. Well, obviously I've done technical and matches.
More of a
before.
clinic, yeah.
Yeah,
You haven't
not like-
done this much technical in a match.
Yeah,
It's
like
been this extensive.
game changer.
I know that there's this big misconception that America doesn't know chain, but it's not. Me and Dave talked about that. You know, that's how it is now. But back in our day, chain was very common. I mean, headlocks and stuff like that. You
Yeah, but you
always
didn't do
had
it
that.
good back in the day.
Well, we weren't we weren't Europe, but it was still a part of old school. You know, it wasn't like we were
so
oblivious
it's,
to it.
so it's like the same way as if like I went out like on a trampoline and wrestled with my brother. Like we're wrestling, but like it's not really wrestling, is it?
Well, I mean, we did things that they don't do anymore that were part of chain, like arm ringers and stuff. But
No, people still do arm ringers.
do they still?
Yeah, we
I haven't seen it a whole lot.
Yeah. But we do it legit. You would just grab the wrist and move it up and down.
Everybody
We
just
pop it up.
grabbed the wrist though. Nobody did the whole action. That's all new.
No, pop it up. That you have to pop it up like that. People would just go like that, which doesn't often. You have to pop it up and slide it down, make it legit.
right,
Used
but
to
I'm
do
just
that.
yeah. But the reality is that was the norm back then. Like nobody a wrist lock. We just held it. There was no technique like there
Yeah,
is today.
I call out the Shawn Michaels one. Somebody does know how to do it. You
Does
know,
Michael still do it like that?
he doesn't wrestle anymore, but that's what he always did. He always grabbed the
Yeah.
wrist like that.
Yeah. Well, he was a product of the '80s, so that doesn't surprise
Yeah.
me.
He had the thumbs on the back, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that was the first thing they taught me in Salt Lake City, so I'm familiar with that whole wrist lock story.
What, thumbs in the back?
Yeah, thumbs in the back, and and actually wrenching so like you actually have it on, right? Turning
Yeah. Oh, you would never turn like that in a wrist lock, though. You'd never do that. You ever tell you that's wrong?
Well, I don't know. They're turning it the way so like.
Oh yeah, you can turn it, but you always stay front on for wrist lock. You never turn unless they're like.
No, that's
positioning
fine.
you.
I didn't. Might have looked like I'm just saying turning your arm so you're like
Oh, yeah,
you're actually
yeah.
getting cranked. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% like that. Yeah.
And I remember my coach at the time, and I told him this in Salt Lake City. I said, "Gosh, back in the day, we just held." And he was like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." And it's funny because when the first thing Nathan told me when I got out there and we were talking in my hotel, he says, "Back in the day when we did a wrist lock, we just did it like you did the same thing." That's how Nathan was taught originally too. And I thought it was funny he brought it up.
Nathan always admits so before he went to Molly Jones, he never really knew. He wasn't really taught properly how to wrestle.
Right.
That's
Well,
one thing. Oh, Mitch, he's been denied.
Holy
Here we go.
apple!
That's insane. That's you can't hype yourself up after that, bro. Like just pack it in, man.
Amazing bulldog by Mitch is what Big Chris said too that he noticed in this match.
Oh, that was something that got talked about at family dinner for the next 2 weeks. Oh, some that bulldog.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful DDT. Gargano-esque.
That's kind of I like
Very.
that. I like the fact that you're selling that you're going to the top. And by the way, Ricky, I noticed you climbed the turnbuckles in our match.
You know what's funny? I never do that in any match, but as soon as I went on the apron, I stopped and went, he will give me so much shit if I don't touch the bottom buckle.
I meant
So
to
I
tell
touched-
you. I noticed. Like we never talked about that.
The thing is, I can scale the buckles with one step. My legs are disproportionately long from the rest of my body. I can go like bottom foot on the top buckle and ratchet the one up. but instead I have to limit it myself to.
The only thing, Ricky, I would do if I were you is I would stand up, nice, like ready to go before you drop your elbow.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, the only reason I'm keeping it on at the minute is because I would hate to change another finish. But
It's
thing
probably,
is, my
probably
back
killing you. Yeah.
my back can't handle that anymore. You know, and
It's gonna catch up to you.
I'm realizing that sciatica runs in my family, and recently I've been having terrible lower back pain. So I think my elbow drops have activated the sciatica way earlier than it should be. So it's not ideal. So my
And then what do? I suggest a back body drop. That had to feel good.
back body drop was fine.
Yeah.
The back body drop I actually didn't mind. Yeah, it's honestly I just need to stop doing the elbow, but I don't know what to do instead. I'll work out something.
Can always go. Well, canary cutter is just the same kind of
It's
back.
another
drop.
back bump. I stop bumping with my moves, bro, so much. They just yeah. You know what? New move, just stand and clothesline.
You come out on the top and do a standing clothesline.
Nah, just walk into them, hit them a clothesline, hit them a shoulder tackle. I'll be the finish.
If I was younger, I would do that clothesline I gave you, Ricky, from the top rope.
Yeah,
I mean,
Back
I
in
would
your
have.
day.
Yeah.
back in your heyday.
And I even thought of trying it, but I thought I don't want to f myself up. If I was in my 50s, I'd probably give it a go. But I am glad I'm done. By the way, too. I had one match. That's all I wanted. And
Call it a day.
shoulders
Mitch
and
wants
knees
it.
are still recovering.
Mitch wants so much now.
Well, Mitch is gonna get his shot at this match. And Mitch, you gotta admit, with his big mouth, you have to want to take that belt off him.
Oh yeah, like I'm not throwing him. I'm not throwing him a shot, bro.
And I don't
yeah.
blame you. And you know, as the United Kingdom being an ally of the United States, I almost have to,
Exactly.
I almost have to just. I'm gonna save my endorsement for this match. I'm gonna save who I'm gonna go
I'm
for.
assuming these are only allies because you just meet up at the inbreeding conventions with all those Texans.
Ricky, come on, that's not cool. You know, what
I'm
I mean?
just,
He brought up the States because, like, just like my country, I'm young, I'm scrappy, I'm hungry, and like I said before, Jesus, sorry, I forgot what happened in the match. Like, I'm not throwing in my shot, okay? Unfortunately, that's what's gonna happen. That flip that you just saw before, I don't know if anyone called that, was shocking, so bad, disgusting. Wow. That was purely on me as well. I think I didn't tie my shoelace or something, and then went for the flip and just completely botched it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Can't-
do a backflip
can't be doing
myself.
that
and I
against
had
me,
to-
bro.
Ricky can't. Yeah, don't do it with Ricky because he messed up my backflip too.
Your backflip,
Yeah, we had to scrap it. Remember?
you didn't lose enough weight, bro.
This is a really long. This is a decent. How long did this match go? About 20 minutes almost. So yeah, a pretty long match for you then, Mitch.
Yeah,
'Cause we're at 19 minutes already, and
Looks like we're starting to bring it to the finale here.
I need to start.
Yeah,
This is the finish. I need to start
Yeah,
like
a little bit of
condensing
outside
my-
interference here.
What were you saying, Mitch? You need to what?
I need to start like condensing my matches more if I'm gonna put them on. Yeah,
I see the venue's got a full bar back there, huh?
yeah.
That's
Oh, you
cool.
didn't say. Yeah, okay. All right, keep on, man. He's still going on him. Giving the crowd a wee bit of catharsis there. Oh my. This kid's going absolutely bonkers on the side as well, just watching it. So excited with his Fanta in his hand.
Well, Ace Shield, I gotta correct Ace Shield. He says just put the elbow in the drop rope. Until you take his top rope elbow, I think I would save that comment because he doesn't have a problem putting the elbow in the drop.
The elbow in the drop, bro.
Yeah. What's one thing Ricky's doing? He's putting the elbow in the drop. Let's leave it at that. Got the folding chair in there.
Oh yeah.
Critter saying no. Oh wait, no, the one to do it.
He is. This is perfect heel. Perfect heel the way he was doing this.
Oh, he missed. Tongue the little one.
Small package.
That's what you lost to. Oh, he's fuming.
Distracted. Got distracted.
like
You
that
better
wee
make sure you
sell
don't
at
get
the end.
distracted with Ricky, Mitch.
I like that sell at the end from Mitch of being like, punching the ring, getting that anger out. It's good emotion.
Well, yeah, I mean that was. But you know what though, Ricky? What I seen a lot of things that are gonna come your way here in this match from what I just seen.
100%. It won't be easy. Never claimed it would be easy. Just saying though, the result will stay the same as every other match I've had.
Well, Mitch, he has gotten through a lot of matches. He's been in the ring with a lot of people twice his size. So I don't, he does find a way. But man, is this going to be? I wish I could be there to see this in person. Just knowing seeing how you two both started very similar. How old were you again, Mitch, when you started?
17.
No. When you first started, you were younger than that.
9. Sorry.
9 years old.
Yes, 9.
But I think it was about 15 though when you had your first debut match though with your dad, right?
13.
13. All right.
Yeah.
So Ricky was 14 when he started. So
Have a first match at 14 as well.
Get better, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
and you're both 18, correct?
No.
You're older?
No, I'm
Yo.
older.
You're still 17, Mitch?
Yeah.
I could have sworn you're 18.
38.
But you're pretty close. Pretty close to the same.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, then you both started then like the same time, pretty much. Then, right?
More, yeah. I'd say
What
more.
our first match was probably around the same time, yeah.
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 And did you guys ever come across each other before the podcast?
No, I never seen this guy before in my life.
Because I know, Ricky, you said you looked to see if there were other young people involved. Remember?
I mainly looked around. Like, to be fair, I encountered West Danger, but
Yeah,
I encountered him through John. And then, yeah, because you don't really see it as much. Like I feel like, I don't know if Mitch has seen it. I think I said it's the West as well, but you're seeing it a lot more. Like the people around our age are starting wrestling.
Oh yeah, now today
Like,
for sure.
Back in me and Mitch's day, when we first laced up the boots, you didn't see it as much. Like there was a handful of people doing it, but now it seems like every promotion has their own like 15-year-older.
Yeah, it was
like-
very, very rare in your earlier days.
And you all know why, obviously, more and more people our age are joining wrestling. You're looking at them, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, 100%.
A Shield says, Crusher, you better be there. I wish I would love to, but you got to understand it's not a cheap trip to get over that way. I would love to be there in person to see it. I'm not joking, but I just traveled to Ireland a month ago, and it's just I got to recuperate from that. Taking time off of work and everything. I was there for 2 weeks or so when I was there in Ireland. So I would if I could. And then this guy, Fat Stiggsy 92 says
Fizz Giggsy 92.
Boo, A Shield. And then the Weekend Warrior says Mitch is the future NWF champion. Not a spoiler. That's a guarantee. Well, obviously he's going to be cheering for his son.
That's just glaze. That's what that is. That's just pure glaze.
it's not
Chill
close.
I mean, I would too if it was
Packing
my
in.
son. I'm doing. Yeah, I'm out. I haven't said who I'm endorsing, but man, Mitch, you just got to do me a favor. No matter who I endorse, do me this favor. For me, kick his ass. All right, just a little
yeah.
bit, just a little bit.
You can kick me in my ass all he wants. He can do whatever he wants to my ass. But at the end of the day, what's going to happen is I'm going to be one coming out on top with the title still firmly on my shoulder, and I'll have to worry about any more English or American inbred trying to come for my title.
Washed Henry over here trying to talk, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, you know what?
Dude.
This
Big
is
Chris
just
make-
Mitch trying to talk to me. Like that's all I'm gonna say. Guys,
Chris
just
makes a
Mitch.
good point. Just remember, he's booking the referee for that match, so you better be careful what you're saying here. You don't know who's going to be reffing that thing.
Did I just hear Sign It Bass already? Yes. Did I just hear that?
Because it's such a big match, we told Ricky we don't want you to make any title defenses between now and then, and because we want to make sure the belt's on him when he gets over there. Ricky was scheduled to go to Portugal, but we held off on that. So, I guess my question's this, Ricky, how confident are you that you're going to keep this belt?
You know what? Here's the thing. A good champion will admit when there's doubt. If I was a good champion, right? If I am a good champion, I'll go ahead and say, Mitch is a tough competitor. Mitch is going to give me a hard match, and I know that. Mitch could be the one to take it. But I'm not a good champion. I'm the greatest champion. And the greatest champion never has doubt. The greatest champion may see Mitch as a very talented individual, one of the best in full tilt, one of the best in England, one of the best in the UK, a lot of potential. But at the end of the day, he may be one of the best, but I am the best, and that's just a simple fact.
Well, you are one of the best of Ireland, but I've always, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the real talent reside in England when it comes to wrestling in Europe? I'm just like, that's like the premier.
That's not really true. No.
Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out.
Yeah, no.
6 to 8 weeks time, because I'm not sure.
So now,
exactly.
Mitch, just like I asked Ricky, though, how confident are you that you're going to be able to beat him from what you know of Ricky?
Oh,
I know you've seen his matches and stuff.
He's all right, I guess. He's no Mitch. That's for certain. Honestly, I just think it comes down to just experience. You know what I mean? I've been through it all. I've built up, full tilt wrestling myself. You know what I mean? Obviously, from an outside perspective, you look at the likes of Big Chris and you think like, it was a joint effort mainly by him, but that's just not the truth. Okay. My blood, my sweat, my tears, that's what made Full Tilt what it is today. You know what I mean? And I'm not really going to have anyone else take the credit for that. And I think if I can do that, then I can do anything, you know what I mean? Including kicking the sugar honey iced tea out of the 12-year-old on my screen.
You do look like the type of person to drink sugar honey iced tea. You look like the type theater boy.
Whoa. Come on.
Yeah.
You would think after he gets his ass kicked a number of times, and he has, Mitch, you think he would learn to not shout his mouth off like he does, but he doesn't learn his lesson. So even if you do beat him, I don't know if you'll see that it'd be the last Ricky Henry, but just saying. Giggly is irrelevant. We don't speak of him.
We're just people dissing each other here in the comments. We've got something here.
That's what that is.
I was about to say, Ricky, should we put the beef to bed and then put everyone in the comments in a match against each other?
Yeah,
there's more,
100%.
There's just more heat between them guys.
I honestly us is like a wee spark. There's blazing over there.
A Shield versus Giggly, April 25th.
For the NWF title, I'll give it up to them. It's just the winner of that. Yeah, 100%.
This is money. This.
Well, guys, we're going to probably wrap it up here soon, but I just was going to say, this is just the first time to let these two kind of get into each other's face a little bit, Mitch and Ricky.
Yeah.
Mitch, you're going to come back with us in April before the match.
Yes.
And we're very close to it, like a week before the match. We're going to see Mitch again, and we'll probably have a lot more to say because I know you guys will be going back and forth with your promos and stuff. And
oh yeah.
We'll see what happens there. But I'll tell you something. This is an exciting thing, guys. I can't wait to see it when it's, I obviously can't be there for it, but when I do get to see the video of it, it's going to be great no matter who wins. And I just think it's great. This is the first, it's not the first time the belt's been defended in England, right, Ricky?
No, it's the first time it's been defended. I didn't get to defend it. Remember, I came out with it.
Oh, you came out with it, but it wasn't a title match. So so this will be the first time it's been there, but it's going to be the first time it's going to be defended in England, which is pretty cool. Yeah. As part of Full Tilt Wrestling. And their 15-year anniversary, everybody. That's a big deal.
Dude.
So, yeah. So, but Mitch, did you like the match you watched? Is that a good one I picked?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of all the ones I sent you. I think that was probably the your best option.
Yeah, well, I've got more that he gave me here, and so like when he comes back on in I think it's April 17th, we'll play one of the other ones. Yeah, because we always like to play a match or two. Before we sign off, I do want to talk, guys, about what's coming up on future shows. This is actually kind of interesting because it's going to change a little bit here for us in the next couple weeks. I'm going to go over this quick. So the next time we're on next week, normally when I come on next week, I do a rewind. However, next week it's going to be NWF Forward at our rewind time slot, but it's not going to be Ricky. Finally, I get to do a good forward show. No offense, Mitch, but I'm talking about Ricky. I get to be joined with Dave. Dave's been on Forward before. He was with me when I had Sean Hernandez on, but Crusher and Dave with the NWF Forward in review. We're going to talk about your guys' match. We're going to talk about me and Ricky's match. We're talking about all of Ricky's matches and stuff. Just kind of in review. Yeah, it's be a great show. It's be pretty cool. But if we're doing a Forward show, that means we're changing things up. And in 2 weeks, it's going to be me and Ricky and NWF Rewind. So Ricky's going to make his first appearance on Rewind. And they told me we had to do one of our early NWF shows, which I really didn't want to because Ricky will go out of his way to embarrass me and make fun of me. And that's exactly what he's going to do. And so, yeah, I know you'll have your fun, Ricky, but
I will have a great time.
Trying to make fun of me and belittle me. And that's just it, Mitch. That's what I'm saying. Because I know he's going to do that in 2 weeks. So for me, kick his ass a little bit extra, when you get him in that ring. Because I can't get my hands on him anymore. And that would be great. So,
sure it would. I'm sure it would.
6 to 8 weeks time, bro. 6 to 8 weeks time.
Yeah. Do your best to try and do the job that this old pensioner couldn't do himself. So leave the young spring chicken and also just get put in the ground.
No, I don't understand this. Ace Shield says, I want Crusher Crossen in a death match. What did I say? Why would you want Crusher? I mean, I retired. I just did my last match with this pipsqueak over here, and he got lucky and won, but only because I let him win, actually. And the referee didn't count the 3 count properly, but...
No, I agree. I want Crusher Crossen in a death match like with Ace Shield.
I don't know why he wants me in a death match.
Crusher Crossen, Ace Shield, and what was the other one? Gigsy, whatever. Them 3. Triple threat death match.
Yeah, no, Crusher is retired, guys. But well, yeah, it's been a great show, and thanks for coming on with us, Mitch. It's been we were just talking about this for one live, 1.5 years.
Year and a half, yeah.
That since you're on the first time, it's been a long time. But yeah, so
let me being on your
And then, like I said, I'm going to bring it up one more time. This is where we're all talking about April 25th, 2026, Full Tilt Wrestling's 15-year anniversary. It's going to be a big show. When do the tickets go on sale for this thing, Mitch?
I think they're on sale 3 weeks, maybe.
Are they already on sale or no?
No, they're not on sale.
Okay.
We've got the Washington show coming up.
Okay.
At the end of the month, and then I imagine the day after that, tickets will come out.
So in the next few weeks, keep an eye on there.
Yeah.
Where do they go to get tickets for this in England?
Easiest way: Instagram, Facebook. Full Tilt's got a website you can go on. It takes like 2 clicks to find the ticket link, and then you just go on, you buy a ticket. It's super simple. Really good prices.
Yeah, so Full Tilt Wrestling, if they Google it, they should come across your website pretty easy.
Yeah.
And because it's going to be a big deal. And I like I said, I wish I could see it myself. But all right, so guys, I guess we're going to sign off. That's the show. Thanks for joining us, Mitch.
No problem. Thank you guys for having us.
Thanks for everybody for commenting in. And like I said, in a week from now, we'll have another Forward with me and Dave at our Rewind time slot, so later show. But then in 2 weeks, it'll be me and Ricky for an NWF Rewind at this time, so exactly 2 weeks. All right, guys. Thanks for joining in.
See you later. Thank you.